Okay, guys. Good morning. Good morning. It is it's Friday morning. It's late. I'm running a little bit late today. It was so wet, man. The ground is just saturated. I'm going back over here to the pond job. It's 9:30, man. So I probably won't be spending. According to how wet it is, I got to talk to them about another tree that I'm gonna take down. That I think they need to take down while I'm over here. You never know if they. I don't know if they want to do it or not. Well, I'm sure they do. It's just about money. But if I'm already over here with all the resources over here, a dumpster here and everything, then you know, add $300 or $400 onto it, and I'll take the other tree out, man. Not a big deal. So yesterday I got the bar for the 201T. That damn bar was $60 for a 12-inch bar, y'all. And that's why I don't like to let these young men and guys that work with me use the saw that I actually use, because they don't know what, you know, an easy cut is. So I can give them one of the other 201Ts that's got a, you know, a workable bar on it and chain. And when they cut limbs, if they cut a little, you know, if they have to do a little more effort in it, then it's not well, they don't know no different. So yeah, I did find the drone yesterday, y'all. My bad. Well, I was worried about it getting dark on me. So, but the drone is kind of not impossible, but it's kind of hard to lose the drone. You know, just straight up lose it. Now, it's got GPS on it, and now what you got to be careful of is the battery going dead. Now, if you lose it when the battery's almost dead, well, you might have, the only thing you can do is get the last known location. But all the drones that I buy, they're not the top drone, of course. But they're all GPS enabled, and they're all DJI, all the drones I've ever had. They're expensive, you know, well, you know, $400, $350, something like that. They're not, you know, they're not like the $1,000 or $2,000 or $10,000 drones. But what happened was I was backing up trying to get that. Y'all saw that, and I freaked out when that happened, because I was afraid that I was afraid that I done slipped up and hit something and it fell in the water. And if it falls in the water, it's over. You know, you're not gonna, you know, I had to buy another drone if I want to do a drone. So, but at the end of the day, I found it. It's GPS located, and it has a feature on it. All the drones that I that I've had has a feature on it to where when you got the controller in your hand, you can hit a button that says locate drone, and then it'll give you some options. Make the drone flash and beep. So I kind of figured that I would find it, you know, as long as the battery was still good. That's why it ain't good to have the drone up in the air and the battery start running dead. Now, with the drones that I have also, or have had, they all have features of where they come home no matter what. You can't hardly lose the drone because of a dead battery. It's always going to have the last known location, and it's pretty accurate, you know, within 20 feet or so. At least that's what I've noticed. I haven't never really lost them too much, but that thicket over there was pretty ugly. I had to wave up in all that stuff, man. It was ugly, man. It took me about 35 minutes to get down there where the drone was at. That was ugly, man. So, but I appreciate all the comments on the video. That's what I'm talking about. A lot of people commented, and I really appreciate that. That makes the algorithm a little bit better. When I get 2 or 3 comments on a video, man, that's not good, man. What else I got? So yeah, that job yesterday, there's no way that anybody can do that job for $2,000. So that's out. They were just, you know, when they contacted me, they were saying the owner said that they'll pay you $2,000 if you'll come clean it up. I'm like, well, I have to go look at it before I commit, but I'm sure he will. $2,000 is cheap for that, man. I mean, you ain't gonna be able to make no. Yeah, 2,000. I'm thinking more like 5. Yeah, and a lot of labor, a lot of man labor. A couple of you guys had some great ideas, and normally I would be thinking like that. One of the great ideas that I kind of have built a lot of my business on is, you know, use the money to buy the equipment needed for the job, right? For that job. Like go buy another one of the bicycle handle brush cutters. And normally that would be a great idea, but see, for me, that's not such a great idea. Well, number one, I've had that bicycle handle, that really good bicycle handle brush cutter for, well, hell, probably going on 2 years now, and it was like, I want to say it was like $1,400, man. It wasn't cheap, and it's a good, it's top of the line. And I haven't only, I mean, I probably have not even made $1,400 with it. I have not used it, but just 3 or 4 times, really, y'all. Because usually I figure out a way to do the work with less labor. All right. So the concept that I normally would go by is, okay, I'll just buy another brush cutter, hire 2 or 3 guys, go out there, pay them, you know, $1,000. And let them go at it, you know, however long it takes them, or something like that. You know, have 2 guys out there, give them, you know, $500 each or something, and just run the brush cutter. And if it takes them, I mean, if you were really young and focused, and you could brush cut that, and I want to say with 2 guys, 2 brush cutters going, and then a little bit of mowing on the outside edges. Just brush cutting where everything is sloped and all. I think you could do it in 2 days. You know, I might be a little bit off, but I think you could with 2 of those bicycle handle brush cutters like I got with the triangle blade on it. You don't need nothing hardcore. You just need something to whack it with. But for me to spend another $1,400 on another one of them cutters, I'm not gonna want to do that, man. So I do have an older bicycle handle brush cutter too. It's an old one though, it's made for that, but it ain't nothing like the newer one I got. Okay, so I'm back over here. Y'all see, everything's really wet. I'm gonna try to. I already had the stump grinder hooked to here, so I'm gonna go on and grind this big stump out of the way right here. And y'all see this maple tree. I'm probably just gonna push it over when I put the grapple bucket back on. Yeah, so. I mean, there's a lot in here. There's a lot of rock and stuff in here too. I'm gonna kind of go through here and pick through some of it to make sure that, well, okay, so I'm gonna grind all this down. I know there's some rock in here. Now I'm gonna move that out of the way right there, but it's really too wet to even be over here, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you, everything is soaking wet, mud everywhere. But I'm gonna try to go on and grind this, get that little part right there. I'm gonna try to get all this level, or you know, so then I can move around in here. And I got to take that tree right there, y'all see it with the top gone out of it. I got to take that one down, and I got to get that maple tree. Now this is the other tree that I'm going to see if they want to take down, right there. See if they want to take it down for another $300 while I'm here. Now all this brush, still got a lot of stuff to do, but I don't know if I'm going to want to go up to the dumpster today with the machine. I don't know, man. So let me just, I don't know, let's just see how we can work on some of this stuff that needs to get done. And you know, go from there. Okay, y'all, so it took me about an hour to do that, man. That was pretty bad, but I got the other stump too that was left. This is a bigger mess. I didn't anticipate all of this, so this is a lot of work right here. This is where you need a guy on the ground to help. I'm going to try to smooth it out best I can. We're not really looking for a finished product today or nothing. I'm probably going to only end up spending about, well, this is a fill-in job. I got another job to go look at, you know, down there where I did that clearing a couple weeks ago. They're ready for me to come back. I got to meet with her this weekend. That's going to be a good paying job too. Your boy's making money out here, y'all, for real. I'm living on the land and I'm making money, and I'm solo right now. My guy couldn't come in today. He's got to move, and that's why I knew that was coming. But you know, once that dumpster got here to this job, there's no putting it off or nothing. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put the grapple back on. I'm gonna try to pluck some of this stuff out of here, try to smooth this out best I can. But at the end of the day, the grade here, it needs to go down toward the pond. See, right there where all that thick stuff is right here, that the grade was up high. So what happened is water would run down that trail right there and run down right here, and it wouldn't run down in the middle. So, but we need to get this tree right here, and I'm going to call them and see. I'm going to go on and get the maple out of the way so we can kind of see better, and I'll put you guys somewhere where y'all can see that. I'm probably just going to get up behind it with the grapple bucket and push it over and try to pull it out. I don't really want to grind that stump. I will, but if I don't have to, I don't want to. So yeah, I'm just going to push it over and then grab. We're going to make sure it don't hit my saws, but I don't want to be digging over there or nothing. I think I can just push it, but we'll see. I probably need to bring it this way, come down. There's just shit tripping over air, all kind of roots and stuff hanging out everywhere. Yeah, I'm probably gonna come right down through here. I'm gonna try not to trample that, but I probably will. They said they don't care nothing about any of this stuff down here. Whatever I got to do to get this area tight. We get rid of that tree right there and that tree right there, then it's all about the grading and stuff. Now that's a challenge too, because this is not good soil here. This is, I mean, it probably wouldn't hurt to take a couple of buckets of these chips and throw it up there in the dumpster. We'll just have to see. But yeah, so the battery's going to go dead in this too. So okay, y'all, so y'all see where I'm at. Don't try this at home, man. All right, I just want to, just because you see me doing it don't mean you should do it. Yeah, I don't normally do things like this, but I don't want to hook the other bucket up or nothing. So I'm just gonna notch it a little bit, make it weaken it, and then push it on over, man. Try to keep it out of the pond is what I'm really trying to do. So I'm gonna use a 201 too. Down in the water. Okay, so I'm going to cut the stump off, and we'll grind that with the grinder. I'll talk to it with 201. Let's see. Okay, y'all. So we added another 500 on. I'm gonna get this tree and the stump, the one I'm up against. I think it's gonna be better for me to grind that maple stump, because if I was pulling it up, there's a lot of roots. It's gonna make a big mess. I can grind it and it won't be so bad. Well, there's a fine balance between, you know, yeah. Biggest thing is I'm making room in that dumpster, man. I want to get this tree down and in the dumpster. Then the rest of it is, and then I'll start loading all this brush. I probably got about 6.5 hours over here, 7 hours, something like that. I anticipate being over here another full day with labor. If I don't have labor, then probably another day and a half after I get done today. But main thing right now is I just want to get this thing on the ground, and I'm going to use the 201T. Y'all know the 201T to drop it. And you know, like a lot of you guys commented in the video yesterday or day before, whenever, having a skid steer over here doing trees is well, it ain't even fair, y'all. Not if you know what you're doing with trees. You can do a lot, man, without even hurting, without even, you know. So my goal is to drop it that way. I don't want to drop it that way because, well, I haven't tore the grass all up over there. This area over here is shot. So yeah, we'll cut it and get it cut into pieces, and then I'll load that up, and then yeah, the dumpster. I got my pole saw, so I may go on and cut some of this into pieces and throw it in there, and then I'm gonna cut this. This right here is gonna be the weight on all the scrap. So yeah, there's a lot of branches on that tree too. So you know, but it ain't nothing to me, man. Especially when you got Chucky out here. Come on, dude. Chucky's the best employee ever. y'all pretty much see. We're gonna cut that off real quick, that stump off. And then I'm gonna start taking all this loose debris. I'm gonna grab my pole saw and reach up in there and cut some of this stuff that was already, that I piled up yesterday. And we're gonna start putting all that brush in the end. And then I got all this weight, this whole tree, to put on it. So yeah, I'm gonna grab my pole saw. Okay guys, so I got about 9 hours over here, something like that, 8.5 to 9 hours. So look at it, it'll look a lot better. Oh my God. And I hadn't even done none of the, one thing we're gonna have a problem with is I need to take about, about 10 scoops of all that mulch and put it in the dumpster right on top of everything. Let it just, because the ground up there, man, there's 2 foot of just loose dirt and mulch from the stumps. So I'm gonna turn the machine around and park it right here. But yeah, y'all see it, man. It's getting there. I mean, if they had more, if they want to, I'll take out that tree right there too. But I don't know that they want to. I know that we won't have room on the dumpster for that one. That one's huge. But I see another one I'm going to get. That other one is leaning over. I want a clear, unobstructed view to the pond. So tomorrow I'm going to grind the that maple tree I took down, and I'm gonna grind that one. I'm gonna grind that one too. The stump right there. I got the stump grinder on here, so we're trained to go, y'all. I said trained to go, but I just kind of wanted to show the process, the progress, and all that, man. But I'm done for the day, man. I'm going home. I'm hungry, man. Anyway, yeah, I'll try to get this video edited, and I really need my guy over here. There's a lot of little labor stuff that we can do that needs doing. I mean, I'm not opposed to bringing my big brush cutter over here and just running it through all that stuff. And you know, yeah, it did dry up some, so that's good. But all right, y'all. So y'all see what I got done. I did work a little bit longer than I thought I would today. So right now, I got about 9 hours over there. I'm gonna do all right over there though, but I ain't had no labor, man. So it's taking a lot, you know, well, not a lot longer. Well, I don't know. I need a guy on the ground now. I'm at a point now where I need a guy on the ground. So yeah. All right, y'all, deuces.